You're gonna talk about Veritavarum, right? So yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So,
I've not
yeah,
watched it, so you can go for it.
okay. Honestly, like, very honestly, I would say that it is not a great film. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
liked it for Sai Pallavi's performance because I think she owned the film. Because she was only like the story was revolving through her
Mm-hmm.
only. What I did not like about the film was like Rana Dagupati was also in the film, so his was like a supporting role only. Okay,
Okay, so you said you didn't like the
I,
film. I mean, just because of Rana. Oh my God, that's
no, no, no,
brutal.
no, 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 not because of him. I'll come to that.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
no, it's not. I don't hate him. Yeah, but like it's his role was very small. Like he just came in between, thoda thoda, like
Mm-hmm.
very supporting role thing.
Oh.
What I did not like it, in the end, I think he was like he was playing this character of what comrade. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they, I think in the end, it all came into like how he was so great and everything, which he was. Okay, like if we see through the film, but I really wanted to but you know what I'm saying, like it in the end it totally shifted to like how great and how powerful and everything he is. Although the ending was really sad, I don't want to tell you, but it was really really sad when he gets to know that he was wrong. But for me, I think Sai Pallavi stood out in this film, and I just loved every scene of hers. I think I'm a verified Sai Pallavi fan now.
Yeah, I can see
Oh,
that because you spoke about Shyam Singarai, and I'm sure I'm sure you're already a big fan of Premam, and then I know yeah, another film of
then
Sai Pallavi you loved it, and
Will come.
oh my
Sorry,
God, you just spoiled
Gargi will come.
the twist. Okay,
Sorry, it will come. Oh my, I'm so
okay,
sorry.
no problem.
But yes, I just wanted to mention this film. It is not my like in top 10 or thing, but I just enjoyed it. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Do I have
other Telugu, I think two other films. I think one more film is Major. Okay, it's a
hmm.
Telugu Hindi bilingual. It's a biopic of Sandeep Unikrishnan, starring Advi Shesh, and I think he also directed the film. Yeah, that's a very good film. Which didn't have the jingoism in it. Okay, so that
Hmm.
way it worked for me. So
Sorry, what's the name of the film again? Can you
Major,
please?
major.
The Major. Oh, oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I haven't seen, but I've heard. I've heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I watched another Telugu film I mean that is the last Telugu film which I watched last year, but I didn't like it. Okay, so I mean it's Yashoda. Okay, starring Samantha.
Oh, yes, yes,
It has
yes.
good ideas. Okay, but the way it materialized, that didn't work for me at all. So yeah. So as a Samantha fan, I'm satisfied, but as a cinema fan, I needed more. So that way I can put it out. Yeah,
Yes, I understand. I think
yeah.
my list is over for Telugu. We can. Do you want to
Hmm.
talk? Do you have any Kannada film in the list? Because I
Yeah,
don't have.
I mean, last year I think only three films I watched. KGF 2, I enjoyed it. Okay, I'm not a big fan like many people, but I enjoyed it. I had fun watching it. And Charlie Triple Seven, which is a very soulful film. Very emotional. I'm not a dog lover, and I think I spoke to you about the film, right? I mean, we discussed about
Mhm.
the yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not a dog lover. I mean, I'm scared of dogs actually. I don't
I
like.
haven't seen the film, so don't tell me any spoilers. Just letting you know now.
No, it's okay. It's like a road trip with a dog. Okay, that's all you want to know about the
Okay.
film. Okay, yeah,
Right.
that is really nice. And yeah, Kantara is like that's just damn good. It's the man have acted in it, and he wrote the film and he directed the
Yeah,
film.
Rishabh Shetty.
Rishabh Shetty, man, he's a wonder. My
Hmm.
God, I mean, they made the film with a budget of 16 crores or something. My God, and they ended
Oh,
up collecting
that's
some
nice.
400 crores.
Oh
Yeah.
God. I think I saw a glimpse of some round table. He was in that
Hmm.
round table. And I really liked how he
Hmm.
said one thing like, just like whatever the love that you get, keep it in your heart, not in your head. And it was such
Hmm.
a beautiful line. And I was like, so great.
Also, like, yeah, that film, it's like, I mean, people are getting offended if someone call it as a masala film, okay. But that is a,
Hmm.
you know that is a masala film, it is a great commercial film, if I want to say. uh how can I say, when I watched it, okay, I felt like, I badly want to see Mohanlal in this film, man, because I badly want to see Mohanlal in this, in this level of mass masala kind of film, with a good story and good screenplay, good making. It's like that. It's that good. I'm saying, and
Hmm.
yeah, the storytelling is damn good, and it's, how can I say, it's uh, I really don't know how to put it in words, but you know, I'm I'm too much hooked into it while watching it. So that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's it for Kannada and Telugu for me. Uh, yeah, we are done with Malayalam
Next.
as well. So we can talk about Tamil and go to Hindi and English. Yeah. So
Okay, let's.
Tamil,
Okay,
what are your
Tamil.
favorite?
Tamil.
Yeah,
For Tamil, I think number one I want to talk about Let's start with Vikram only, okay?
yeah.
Because I think I really want to thank you again for
Yeah.
making me watch Kaidi, because I can't, like, because I was on this verge of booking my tickets for Vikram when you told me to watch that film, and I was like, okay, like I just watched that film. Like, but when you watch Vikram na, then you get to know that why it was so important.
Hmm.
Because I went with my friend, and I was throughout the film I was telling him, in Kerala this happens, that's why this is happening, in case you
Hmm.
don't know. I was just bothering him with that knowledge. But I think Vikram was such a great experience because it was my first Tamil film in theaters,
Hmm.
and
That's
that too
great.
starring Fahad Fazil, Vijay Sethupathi, and Kamal Hassan. Like, what else
And
you can
Surya.
and oh god, that scene, shit, I that was like really surprising. And I'm so glad I did not get the spoilers before watching the film. But I think, like, it's such a I read this somewhere, I think I discussed this with you also, like how Kamal Hassan, being such a big superstar, he
Hmm.
gave space to these actors, like,
Yeah.
Fahad and Vijay Sethupathi. And I think Vijay Sethupathi was great. He was so funny. That scene, that family photo scene where he's like,
Yeah.
you are in my left because you are in my
Ah.
heart. And I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I think it was a great film. And Fahad Fazil, so that I don't want to say anything about him. But I think the ending was really surprising because I remember I was in the theaters, and I think I went after 1 or 2 weeks. And when he came, I think I was like really shouting,
Hmm.
what the fuck just happened? And my friend, he's not a very Tamil film
Hmm.
fan. So I was trying to make him understand. Surya came, like, can you imagine what's going to happen in the next film? Because I think
Hmm.
Karti will also come in the next film. I
Yeah.
hope so. Like this universe. So I was just going mad, and I think after that the theories, the memes, that, like, that LCU, that
Hmm.
universe thingy.
Yeah.
I think that was great. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, I watched it, I mean, the third day, okay, and I muted two groups, okay, because I don't want to get any spoilers, okay. So,
Yeah.
because for few films only I do this, okay. For a Vijay
Hmm.
film I did this, but that film's a bad one, so we don't want to talk about it. Uh, and I did this for Vikram, and I did that kind of thing, muting the groups for Ponniyin Selvan as well, okay. Mm. Like, because I don't want to get any spoilers at all. I mean, for me, if you
Yeah.
say that this is the first thing, this is the first thing they are going to be, that means that itself a spoiler. Okay, they are going to a coffee
Yeah.
shop, means that itself a spoiler. So I don't want to. I mean, for me, if you say that I like this film, that itself a spoiler for me. So I'm very bad at these, bad in these things. Okay, so I told.
Yeah.
I was not hearing anything about this thing. I totally enjoyed it in the first watch, but few things I didn't understand. Okay, few things I had a lot of questions. Okay, me and another friend of mine were discussing it. Okay, the guy who came with me for that Auntie Sundaraniki. Okay, we used to discuss a lot of films. So
Yeah.
and like we were talking, hey dude, I didn't understand this particular thing, da, and things like that. And 1 week later, and after college ends at 12 o'clock, or sorry, 12:50 or something, we went to Vikram again, and the second time I enjoyed it more. Okay,
Oh.
because I get to know why these things are happening. Now how can I say? Uh, Second time I really enjoyed it more because I was focusing more on the story, things like that. Yeah, because
Hmm.
second time only I understood the film completely. Okay, the first time
Yeah.
I had a lot of doubts why this is happening, why that is happening. Oh, so there are layers in the film, right? So yeah.
Can we also talk? Can we just appreciate the music also?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
Great.
like for me, like Anirudh will always be Kolavariti guy for some reason.
Yeah.
But like he has been there in my playlist, okay, in some form or the
Mm-hmm.
other. But I think with
Mm-hmm.
Vikram, he was just like on another level for me because I think before that, I've mostly enjoyed his that masala song,
Mm-hmm.
I think if I'm not wrong, Rowdy Baby is his
Yeah.
song,
No, no, no.
right?
Rowdy Baby is Yuvan Shankar Raja.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. But like after that, that came na Arabic
Yeah, yeah,
came,
yeah.
right? And I have only I usually heard his masala songs. That sort of like not masala is not the right word. Like this funky fun
Like,
song,
yeah. So commercial songs, if you wanna say, what?
commercial songs. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, commercial songs. But I think with Vikram, like that vibe there that he created with the BGM and the title track, like the that music, I think it was great. Like I think he just made the film better and very less composers do that. Like when they make a film
Mm.
better.
Yeah, background score was damn good. Like the music used to play in your mind even when you came out of the theater, right? For me,
Yeah,
for a
right.
couple of days, I was like, sorry. For me, oh sorry, yeah. For me,
Yeah,
couple of days, the music was playing in my mind.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Same, same. Okay, next
So,
film.
by the way, I have another question. I mean, you enjoyed Kaidi more than Vikram, right? If I'm not wrong.
Actually, no, Vikram. I think I
Okay,
enjoyed
okay, but but
more.
but you but I didn't saw Kaidi in your list. That's why
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was shocked.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, no, it was on my first draft list. But
Mm-hmm.
when I was shortlisting the film, because I think I watched Kedi not
Mm-hmm.
with the motive of watching, enjoying cinema. I purely watched it just to watch Vikram. So I definitely enjoyed it. But if I have to like compare or like that
Mm-hmm.
experience, I think my main motive was not to enjoy the film. It was just to know what gonna happen in Vikram. So I think,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I'm sure but Karthi was like really, he stood out for me, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah. So,
next,
okay, my most
next,
favorite Tamil film of last year is Ponniyin Selvan only. You watched it?
no, no.
Okay. So, I mean, okay. I'm not gonna pretend. Okay. So why I liked it? Because it's a Maniratnam film. Okay, that's it. So we can move.
No, like I was also going to watch that film for that reason only. And again, like for me, I mean, it's really becoming hard for me to watch films in cinemas now. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
because and PS is also that film that you will enjoy. It's like a big spectacle film that you will just enjoy in
No,
that big.
I saw the film in theater. I liked it. Okay, and again when it came on Prime, I watched it and I liked it more. Okay, so I think you can watch it in OTT. So no problem.
No, no, of course, I will have to watch it in OTT only
Hmm.
now. I don't have a choice. But I remember I made a list of because when that film came, I was like, I have to watch this film in theaters. But
Hmm.
then something happened and the other, and I could not. But yes, I'm going to watch it. And yeah, I think my most favorite film, Tamil film, was Gargi. Like
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
just,
my second most
I,
favorite. Yeah.
because
Yes,
after
just
watching
because
it,
the bias towards Maniratnam, nothing other than that. Yeah.
no, no, no. Like, because after watching Kalgi, I could not stop thinking about it, and it happens only with a few films. Like,
Hmm.
when you just in that space, because uh, I mean, it was just exceptional. It was such a beautiful writing. I think it was, one of those films that are good on paper and in like the
Hmm.
final film also.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I was not expecting it, like what happens in the end, because I was also like, just like Gargi, I was believing
Yeah.
his father. But when that end
Yeah.
comes, and I was like,
That was very shocking to me as well.
yeah, and like it was just so heart wrenching. I remember, like when that little girl's father comes to their house with a knife or with
Hmm.
something, and he sees the younger daughter,
Hmm.
and then he believes that, oh yeah, like this guy can't do it, like in
Hmm.
his mind also, like will be like that thought ki, no, no, this guy can't do it. So same thought was like in our heads also, like no, no, this guy can't do it, like and when they reveal in the end, it was just so like I cannot put that into words, but it
Yeah,
was
I think
really,
I can put it in words like I don't know whether it is whether this would sound appropriate or not, but the thing is I felt a pain,
yeah,
in my body, in my heart,
yes,
stomach. Okay, that that is a weird pain, like why this thing happened there. Oh my god. I was like that, an unexplainable pain, just
exactly. And and
yeah.
then you like first you're watching with that with an audience perspective, like ki, oh,
Hmm.
this is happening. But when you think more and you put yourself into Gargi's shoes,
Hmm.
like and then it becomes more painful, that like you can't then imagine what she is going through,
Yeah.
because she was also like
And
her father's girl always,
yeah,
and
and
it
she's
was
so
just
natural as
so,
well, Her performance is
yeah,
very natural. It's not like it's just like I'm seeing I mean this Kagi is living uh this Kagi is my neighbor, okay? It's just like that. She's my God.
but like yeah, I think Sai Pallavi is like one of the, it will always, she will always be one of my favorite discoveries, like I'm
Mm.
just so glad that randomly I just watched that anthology on Netflix, and I was like, oh, who is this girl? And then and since then I've been just following her work, and I think and I love like how natural she is in all her films, like if you
Yeah.
take Gargi and you compare it with what was that film with Dhanush, I forgot.
Mari too.
Yeah, Mari too, and she's that, like, very
Yeah.
weird girl who's just doing a weird thing. And
Yeah,
even then
I'm
you
not a big fan
compare
of that
it,
film, okay, but
yeah, not
she
me
was
too, me
fun.
too.
Yeah, she was
I think
fun.
I watched, you will not believe, I watched that film solely for the song Rowdy Baby. That was
Oh
my only reason. And I actually watched the first part also. I was like, I will watch both the part just for the song. And later I realized
my
that there
God,
is no
that's a great
connection
dedication. I
between.
like it. That's a
Yeah,
great.
I know. Yeah, but I think she will like, she's just there. Like she's going to rule, I think, in the next few
Mm.
years. And I really hope that she does, because I'm just going to root for her. Yeah, and I think my next Tamil film, no. But I really want to mention, I know it did not release last year. I watched Vikram Vedha original
Mm.
last year. So just want to mention it's a great, great film. I haven't watched the remake one, but
Yeah, same
just
here.
mention.
Yeah, so
Okay.
other Tamil films. Okay, I saw this film called Tiruchitrambalam. Okay, it's a feel good film. Okay, it's a
Okay.
again a romantic. I cannot call it as it's a love film and all. It's you know it might seem like a romantic film, but it actually uh, you know talks about a dysfunctional family. How the relationship between father and son, father and I mean, grandson and grandpa, and a friend, and I mean, the relationship between a boy and a girl. How
Hmm.
how that friendship is. How it changes to another one, and etc. So, and Nitya Menon, my God, uh, I never thought that Nitya Menon is gonna steal the show in a film which has Prakash Raj,
Anush.
Dhanush. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
never thought this
I
at
still
all.
haven't watched that film.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I've not spoiled it for you. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. But
one
no,
thing, the one thing I really like
hmm,
about the film is, it's like the 2000s Tamil romantic films. Okay, that time it's
hmm,
very simple, feel good films. Okay, nowadays
hmm.
they are not making films like this. Okay, the last 4 5 years,
Yeah.
there is no such feel good romantic films like these came. Maybe one or two, but not much. Uh, and that is one such a factor which worked in the film. And one more thing is, oh my god, I forgot it. Oh, anyways, okay, yeah. One more thing is, in the time of KGF, Pushpa, RRR, Vikram, like everywhere the action, bullets, gun, uh, a knife, and things
Right.
like that. Blood, blood was everywhere. In that
Oh,
time, this film is like a breath of fresh air. Okay, so that is the
yeah.
yeah.
I still haven't watched it because it's on that platform,
Oh
Sun
fuck.
Sun.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That
Yeah, that's
hurts.
why. Yeah, I know. So yeah, but I will surely watch it because I really loved the feel of it. I saw the some clips on Instagram. I think I
Yeah.
don't have any Tamil film.
Yeah, for me, other Tamil films that I liked, okay, that's a film called Nachitram Nagargirathu. Okay, that is a brilliant film. Okay, uh,
I've heard.
yeah, that's a brilliant film. I loved it. Uh, Other than that, okay, that is a film called Vendu Thanindat Kaadu, which is directed by GVM.
Hmm.
I think people don't get it why we are laughing.
Which film? Sorry, sorry.
Like
GVM I heard.
Vendu Thanindat Kaadu, directed by GVM.
Okay.
GVM, you didn't get it?
No.
Oh,
You'll have to like explain the joke to me because I'm so dumb.
hey, Gautam
GVM
Vasudev Menon. We were talking about him in the group. He said, "Who is
got
G-"
the, oh yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes. Sorry. Now
yeah.
I sorry viewers, I'm really slow, but now I got it. Because I honestly know I'm really, really bad with names. Like
Mhm.
I remember when you were discussing it, I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then I was like, "Oh shit!" Like he's directed these films, and I think that is also because I'm very new to Tamil Malayalam cinema, and
Mhm.
for me, directors like only Bollywood directors have like ruled my life always. So now I'm like finding it, like trying my hard to remember these names also. But
Yeah,
yes, my bad, my bad. Now I understood.
yeah. So
Okay.
that film is
Yeah.
that film I totally loved because GVM is there for 20 years in the industry. Okay,
Hmm.
he have his own distinctive style. Okay, and this film is totally different. Okay, this film is not at all in the zone of GVM at all, and
Hmm.
he ended up pulling it off so easily. So that is the first thing which worked for me in this film. So yeah, I love that film. And yeah, what else?
Right.
Yeah, I think that okay, that's a film on Amazon Prime named Sani Kaidam, which has Keerthi Suresh and Selva Raghavan. That is a that film I completely loved. Okay, it's again too much of violence, but yeah, it worked for me. So yeah, I think we can move to Hindi now.
Hindi. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. We'll end with. Okay.
yeah,
Cool. Cool.
yeah. I mean, if we
Uh.
have time, we can talk about English, or otherwise we will finish with Hindi. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So for me, Hindi, I think I started my year with Gangubai,
Goa. Oh no, you
and it
watched
was
Badai though first.
oh, you remember?
Yeah.
Because I remember I watched it in like only 1 week gap, both the films. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm confused. But yeah, I think Badaido I watched it
Mm.
first. But I think yeah, I watched it with my mother. Okay,
Oh,
so I
Badai
think
though.
she was not Badaido.
Oh wow,
I
wow.
think she wasn't very like she was starting. In the starting she was like, "What's happening? What is this and all?" And I think in the end, like it's a like like parents know these things, but they don't want to discuss with you,
Mm.
right?
Yeah,
So it just happened. I was like, "So how was the film?" She was like, "Yeah, it's nice," and like she had a very cold reply, and I was like, "Wow," because when the last scene came,
yeah, yeah.
I was like crying, okay. And my mom was like, what happened to you? And I'm like, I mean, it's just so beautiful just to see them happy. And I think, the film, I really loved Gulshan's character. I really wanted to, like, I think she should have a spin-off. You have watched the film, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I think he should have a spin-off because I think he was great. And I really really loved the last monologue of Rajkumar
Yeah.
when he's discussing with his family. I think it was really really heartbreaking, and he was so natural. And I really like Shiba
Yeah,
Chadda's.
Shiva, wow.
Yeah, she's great. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see her in any film, and I mean, she's just great in every character. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how she does that.
I mean,
She's
in the
great.
round table, they were talking about, everyone were going fanboying over Shiva. That is the best moment for me in that round table, actually. And the thing
Yeah,
is,
she's great.
this, I mean, oh my God, Vidya Balan told one thing, like
Yeah,
she did Badai Ho and she did Badai Do. The roles,
yeah.
okay. In that film, she played the mother of Sania Malhotra,
Sanya.
and that is a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
completely different role from this. You,
Yeah,
oh my God, that is
she's
the
great. And
song.
yeah,
Yeah,
even in Majama came na last year,
yeah.
so people were disregarding her accent. Like there's this fake English accent, but I found her so funny in the film. She was
Uh,
like so funny. Like I don't know if you have watched it, but
I know, no, I have
she
not
was
watched it.
really yeah
Yeah, but I saw
yeah
I saw her in three films last year itself. Okay, Badaido, Doctor G, and Doctor G.
yeah
That is a
Dr.
completely
G.
different film. I mean, her role is completely different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
and she was there in Sharma Ji Namki, and again a different role.
Yes,
You know.
yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
watched it also. Yeah. Do you want to say something about Budaido?
But I thought, yeah, I mean, I really liked how they had this, romantic songs for the same-sex people. I've not seen
Yeah,
anything like that before. I,
true.
if I'm not wrong, even in Shubmangal Shada Zavdan, it didn't had any songs like that. Only this film had,
Like no,
I
like
guess.
it had that song, "मेरे लिए तुम काफी हो,"
Oh my God,
but
I
like just
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
but this
think
film,
I was
but yeah, I think, but this film had,
yeah no
three, four songs like
yeah
that. Okay, for Bhumi
getting
and that girl, I forgot the name.
hmm,
Uh, they had
even I forgot.
two songs, if I'm not wrong, and uh,
Hmm.
Gulshan and Rajkumar had a one song, and Rajkumar and that his first boyfriend had one song. So yeah,
Hmm. Right, and like if you have mentioned the like Shubh Mangal Savdhan, what I really liked it in that film, na, there was still some sort of humor in wrong places, right?
hmm.
Like I was seeing this post where they mentioned like in that there's this funny sequence in the film where Gajraj is beating Ayushman, and there's in slow motion, and there is a funny song playing, and
Yeah,
it was like there was no need of that. So I was like why is this happening? But like I think Badaido was more sensitive yet
yeah,
in entertaining.
yeah, hundred
And
percent.
like I really like the performances were great, so I think it was a really beautiful film to start with.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
Next, I watched Gangubai.
yeah,
Yeah, Gangubai. You can start. Then I'll
yeah,
add.
Gangubai. I think you know that how big Alia Bhatt fan I am. So
Yeah.
so I was like, it's great to see that they made it in a massy way. I really loved it. Uh, Alia Bhatt is entering into the screen with, I mean, after becoming that mass character, she's entering into the screen with that background score, and it was like so great to see that and her performance and
Yeah.
like uh, I really liked the entire film. And especially the speech in that speech in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that worked for me. And also I I I I I really loved the the some comedies as well. Some one liners like where she used to say that just write her father name as Devanand, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Alia Bhatt is a star. Now I can say like she's a star. I mean, I was like, before last year, I was like a very normal fan of hers. Like, not very, like, I was basically indifferent. Like, I liked her films, but I was not like a Alia fan.
Mm.
But I think after this year, after other films that we will discuss, I think
Yeah.
she's just great. I think she had a great year,
Yeah, I mean, she had three box
personally
office.
and professionally.
I mean,
Yeah,
even in Harara, she's there, which is a 1,000 crore hit, and
yeah.
Brahmastra, which collected 400 plus, and
Even
Gangubai collected
Darling,
200. And Darlings is a
like,
brilliant film, other, and
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yes. Okay. Next film I want. Do you want to say anything else? Should I just?
No, no, yeah. I really liked everything about I mean, most of the things about the film, yeah. I didn't have much problems as well, yeah.
Yeah. I think next film I really liked was Loop Lapeta. I don't know if you've seen.
Okay, I've not seen that. Okay.
Okay, so it's basically it's about like time loop
Hmm.
and everything, and it has Tapsi and Tahir as the lead actor, and I think it's a remake of some film I haven't
Yeah.
watched, but
Yeah,
I
even
really
I've not seen it, but it's something like Run Lola Run, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I think I really enjoyed it because I really love these, times, like films that play with time basically. And I think I more than Tapsi, I really love Tahir in this. And for me, Tahir was another breakthrough actor this year because there was a show of his, Ye Kali Kali Aankhein, which came on Netflix, and I really really liked that also. So yeah.
Yeah. So I've not seen that film, and so okay, my most favorite Telugu, sorry, Hindi. Oh my God, why? Okay, my most favorite Hindi film of last year is Chup Only. Okay, and hello.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah. So I think yeah, Chup. Okay, we can come to Chup later. So
Yeah, please. I have a lot to say about Chop.
so okay. I mean, I really liked Shamshera. Okay, it worked for me.
Oh,
Yeah, it
I
worked for
haven't
me
watched.
actually. Oh, okay. I mean, I had to. I mean, I didn't like it as much as others. Some people have liked it completely, and some people didn't like it at all. I'm like in
Hmm.
the I'm in the middle. Okay, I liked it, but the same thing like Sitaram. Okay, I liked it, but it's not like I loved it. Kind of it. Okay, it's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But yeah, Ranbir is damn good in it. Yeah, because after watching Brahmastra, I doubted Ranbir's acting skills, but yeah, he's a good actor. In Brahmastra, they didn't use it properly. Uh,
yeah, right.
yeah, and
I also, yeah.
yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Continue, continue.
go for it.
I was saying I really enjoyed Jayesh
Rajesh
Bhai
Bhai joke.
Jodhar
Yeah, okay,
also.
okay.
I really wanted it to be a hit, but I think it was a flop, sadly. I think it was a fun film and it had a good message and everything. And like, I think I made a reel about it also. So
Yeah. I mean, I had a
Yeah,
plan to
nice.
watch it, but I didn't watch it. Okay, I have to catch it soon.
Yeah, nice film. Now we can
Yeah,
talk about Darlings if you want.
yeah, Darlings. I loved it. Okay. The one
Yeah.
thing I really loved about Darlings is, the tone of the tone they delivered the dialogues. Okay, it's very, it's very subtle. Okay, it's very subtle,
Mm.
but that is what you need for a dark humor films. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this man, Vijay. Okay, sorry. What is this? Oh my God.
Vijay Verma.
Yeah, Vijay Verma, he just told the show for me, because
Yes,
I'm
true.
telling this being a Alia Bhatt fan. Oh my God, he just literally killed it. Yeah,
Yes, and I also like I really wanted to see more of Roshan Mathew because when I came to know that he's also in the film, I was like so happy, and I also really like it was so funny Mathew and Shefali Shah's love angle.
yeah.
I think
Shefali
it
Shah
was
had a
fun.
great year.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
true. With
Jalsa, this
Jalsa.
one, and Dr. G, and also
Yes,
her
yes.
web series. But I've not seen any Indian web series last year. So, but yeah, no, Delhi Crime and
Yeah,
all.
she's
That's a big
great,
hit as well.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Next Doctor G you have watched now?
Yeah, yeah. I really liked it. I mean, that's again a typical Aisman Khurrana genre film. I'm a huge
Yeah.
fan of that genre film. Okay, so that worked for me. I
Hmm.
mean,
And
like every
also
time he
like
comes up with this kind of
hmm,
social issue, and the social comedy thing work for me. Insanely. Okay, so,
yeah.
and
And
Shafal
I
Shah
really
was
liked
not. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how he wasn't that perfect guy in this film. Like,
Hmm.
like he made mistakes, he owned it,
Hmm.
and like that was nice, I think.
Again, Shiva Chadda was, she was
Yeah,
damn
she's
good in it.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like it's a pleasure to watch her. Like, she's great. She's so
yeah,
funny also.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, next film we have, by the way, 1 minute something remaining. What do
yeah. 1 second, 1 second.